job.
Not for a job.
Am I the one who gets to fill the moat full of snakes and electricity?
Yes.
Eels.
We're just interviewing ourselves because we're a band, but we don't care what anybody else thinks, so we're just gonna ask ourselves questions.
What are your thoughts on Anne Hathaway?
She's cute. Next.
You're supposed to come at me with a question.
Okay.
Yes, this is a back and forth thing.
What type of spoon do you prefer to...
Spork.
No, I mean, honestly, that's a great answer.
Okay, I'm sorry, finish.
No, it was spaghetti related, that's fine.
Oh.
Like, when you're putting the sauce in the pasta. I like the big metal one with the holes in it.
I use dry measuring cups for that.
What?
I don't know. That's what I like.
They're short. You just, like, jam your whole hand in
Yup.
the spaghetti.
The whole arm. I spit in every single pot of soup I ever make.
I'll remember that.
If you've had my soup, there's my spit in it.
I've not had your soup.
No, it's usually like meat in it or whatever. Spit soup. Every witch spits in their soup.
Okay, it's your turn.
It's part of the healing process. Questions. Questions for you.
That's a shame. I have tons of answers.
If you could...
Yes.
Alright, if you could dig a moat around your house and fill it with anything, what would you fill it with?
Legos.
That's not threatening, that's just like fun.
Have you ever stepped on a Lego?
Yeah, those fuckers hurt. That's true.
I mean, fire also. You can just have a moat full of fire.
You better just hope that anybody trying to cross your moat does so barefoot.
Yeah. Okay. This interview is going great so far. I suppose we could, with the presumption that we're going to place this on the internet somewhere, we could plug our release show.
Oh, yeah. How far is it to the moon?
The moon, like 8. It's 8. It's
8.
We did get, we have 75 cents from beef, so we can buy half a gas, and I think that will get us to
half of one gas.
One gas,
will get
please.
us home. No, half of a gas.
Yeah, shit.
Yes.
Wait, we can only get halfway home. Hey, halfway home. Wait, is that the song by TV on the Radio, or did they just say halfway home in the song? I think it's called Halfway Home. That's a good band. I think it's the name of the song.
I don't know.
Do you like them?
Yeah, well, I don't know the name of the songs though.
I have to look it up.
Stuff like that.
Well, they definitely say it in the song. I just don't know if it's the title of it. Okay, what next?
Cool. Yeah, thank you. You were gonna plug our release show.
Oh yeah.
We decided.
Saturday, February 22nd at Accurate Records in Somerville. I hear there could be a special guest or special guests. If you've not been to Accurate Records before, it is a very, very nice place. There's heat, and that's really all I'm looking for in February. But it is also a very pleasant place to be. I have not played there yet, but I've been looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, isn't there like food and booze and shit?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. I think it's kind of a potluck situation sometimes.
Alright. So we gotta provide some food and some booze.
I think we will definitely get more details on this as we work it out. And we don't know who else we're going to have with us yet. We're thinking very hard about which friendly friends we want to play with us.
And we're trying to do one on the 23rd.
Yes. I do not want to speculate as to exactly where that will be yet, but on Sunday the 23rd we will probably do a matinee show, and that's going to be in the Central Mass area. So we're doing Saturday night in Boston, well, Somerville, but east, and then Sunday daytime will be
Second location is a surprise.
Yes.
Not to be confused with irony.
Yes, or lies.
Or lies.
Those are three very distinct devices. Yep. Whose turn was it to interview?
Oh, I asked you how far away it was to the moon.
I don't think that was an interview question. That was just like a factual...
No, that was the interview question. I want the people that I interview to know things.
That's asking a lot. All right, fine.
Hollywood celebrities,
What
do they
you
know things?
think?
What do they know? Let's find out.
What do you think about Anne Hathaway?
I heard she was kind of a bitch.
Really? It's
Yeah.
too bad. She seems so nice.
I don't know. I feel like anybody with that much money is usually kind of a little bit of a twat.
That's not exactly how that works. Tom Hanks has a lot of money and he's wonderful.
All right. Volleyball really is what does it for me.
I mean,
Or she may be a very lovely person. I don't know. The
I've
media
never-
likes to portray strong women as bitchy, so
Yeah,
I can't really take my own word
I've
for it.
only heard that she was very nice. I think she's a very sweet person. But
It's because when I go over my cousin's house and I take a shit in the bathroom, she has those fucking magazines that are like Star, and you know, like the magazines that you see at the grocery store
Yeah, you
when you're
can't-
checking out.
So, I had a terrifying experience with those magazines once. So I was in line at whatever grocery store, and there were two women in front of me, and I don't know what the magazine was exactly or what it was about, but they were really concerned with whatever the headline was. They were taking it very, very seriously, and it was clearly impacting their time in the grocery store. And I just had this moment of horror kind of slowly spread across my psyche where I realized that people take these things very seriously. And it's like in that moment it dawned on me. And I was...
Yeah, there's a reason that those magazines exist at the fucking checkout.
I mean, I thought they existed just for like ironic collages later. I just like, I cut stuff out of them and, you know, you put people's bodies upside down and get some blueberries going around. And then you put like a dog on there or something. I can't draw, but I do collages. I can glue shit.
I really love the tabloids, the like...
That
those
boy.
fucking- oh my god, the best ones I ever saw were in West Virginia. It was like alien families found living in trailer parks, and there are pictures of like little gray men in front of trailer homes, and people are so fucking stupid there, they believe shit like that. They have more teeth than brain cells, and they don't have a lot of teeth.
If anybody in the South is listening to this interview, we can edit that out.
Oh yeah, except if you live in West Virginia, like you're probably awful, honestly. Probably.
Well, we're never playing there.
Not everybody, but like most of.
What's the
them.
capital of West Virginia?
What is the capital of West
I don't know.
Virginia?
Where is Roanoke?
Virginia. Is it in Virginia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. West
Is that
Virginia.
the town that everybody vanished from? Roanoke.
What? Well, who's there now?
Yeah, Roanoke.
So is there anyone there now? Or are they still gone? Well, we can't go find out because we just alienated the entire state of West Virginia.
It's not a place anymore. It was like a mysterious town where everybody just like up and vanished and nobody knows where anyone went. Yeah, Roanoke.
You've been watching too much Twilight Zone.
No, I swear, it's a real thing. It's real.
What?
Yeah.
All I know is I'm pretty sure that West Virginia is the one that looks like a chicken drumstick.
Yes. But I think Roanoke is in Virginia and people mysteriously vanished. That's gotta be it.
I don't think that's true. I think it's still a place. I think it's just a
It
city.
is, but there's no people there. They're gone. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna look it up when I get home. This is important.
Well, I think we've got our next song.
I do know my weird folklore.
Yeah, but I have. So, for anyone who can't see Amber, she just raised her hand up, kind of like Bob Fosse style, and she's doing like, it's still going. She's still doing a jazz hand with just her left hand.
sure you have every disease known to man. So you're saying I'm invincible. No, invincible.
Wow.
You know that from The Simpsons?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? You got any plans, Bachata?
Can you smell me? I feel like this heat is really throwing up the foot odor right now.
I can't at the moment.
That's nice for you. I can smell me. It smells really bad.
Maybe it's more of a vertical thrust.
Yeah, that's true. There's going this way. I can't stop thinking about fucking Roanoke now.
I really don't think that it's.
I think that I'm right.
What you're saying.
I'm gonna argue that.
I can't. I mean, I can't debate this yet. I'm driving, but there's actually. I think Charlie Baker just passed a law. You can't argue while you're driving.
What?
No, it's not really true.
How are you supposed to yell at the people doing horrible things in traffic?
You can't have a phone in your hand anymore, or I don't know if this is already a thing, but it's going to be a thing. Which I think is good. That's probably fine. I mean, I guess you're allowed, like, if you're, you're looking at your GPS and the little thing keeps coming down, like if somebody's messaging you, you're allowed to, like, swipe it, and no one's going to fucking see you anyway, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, that's probably good. I don't trust people. I mean, I definitely, like, tap with my phone and do shit on my phone sometimes, but I'm not, like, I'm not playing fucking solitaire or anything.
Yeah. People fucking scare me, dude. I see people going by, like, highways and shit, and they're all like,
oh, yeah, no, I've seen, we were in traffic the other day. I think I was driving and Jack was with me, and I don't remember where we were, somewhere in Worcester maybe, and this guy is his phone, like, on his windshield as if he was using GPS, but he was just watching videos, and he was at a stoplight.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What the fuck is that?
Some fucking guy, like, driving on Route 9, like, rush hour traffic. You know how stop and fucking go and unpredictable Route 9 can be?
I don't...
He was watching a show on his fucking phone while he's driving on Route 9, and I'm like, it's so scary.
You know, that makes me think of a Breeders song, Driving on 9. I don't really love that song, I'm going to be honest. I like the Breeders, I do. I was going to do a whole...
Daddy, have a shotgun.
Yeah, I was going to do a whole Breeders cover set once. But I don't know, I feel like if I actually front to back one of their albums, I get a little bored.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of people have said to me, like, Sapling should do a Breeders for a Halloween cover set, and I'm like, I mean, I like the Breeders and everything, but I feel like I would fall the fuck asleep learning all those songs.
No, I mean,
they're fun.
Some of them are really fun. They're fun to sing. So, like, Divine Hammer's fun to sing. What was the other one? Hellbound is really fun to sing. Iris is really, really, really fun to sing. Honestly, my favorite Breeders track, I have to admit, is their cover of Happiness is a Warm Gun.
Yeah, I love that one, too. I remember when I listened to it, I was listening to that album at Union Music, and Brian, the shitbag fucking guitar repair guy, was like, how dare they cover the Breeders, these fucking stupid chicks, like, you should never, like, how you have the audacity to cover a Beatles song, and I'm like, you're in a classic rock cover band that covers the Beatles all the time at bars.
Yeah, but he has a dick, though.
Yeah, so it's okay. Yeah, you can't stand for chicks singing. He's like, yeah, but I'm just doing it, like, for fun in bars and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're not doing it for fun.
So they're actually able to make a record unlike him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Mm-hmm. So they've lost their edge. Mm-hmm. Understandable.
I also really liked,
I mean, if there's one guy's opinion who I value on women in music, it's definitely guys who work in music stores and are in cover bands.
Oh, yeah.
They've really paid their dues.
Mm-hmm.
I work in a music store, too. I'm not hating. But don't...
Hey, so did I. There's plenty to hate. I hate it. I don't even care. I hated on that guy.
See, mine is all drums.
Shitty.
My store is all drums. It's great.
Yeah, most of the people that you work with don't seem like fucking twats.
No, they're great. In fact, come visit me some Saturday.
What am I gonna buy? A stick?
Did you know we are getting a deluxe Viber slab in now because of me?
What, deluxe fiber
Yeah,
slab?
so
What is the difference?
it's big.
Bigger?
Yep.
Oh, the standard and the mini that LP had. And they have deluxe ones now.
Are you saying there's a purse-sized fiber slab?
Yeah, there's a small one.
Shit.
I don't know if it's necessarily... Well, I guess it could fit in my purse, yeah.
Yeah, your purse is like a whole thing, though.
That's what everyone... I want that for Christmas. Someone buy me that.
What?
Purse fiber slab. Oh, I just want to carry it around.
Call it a vibra pinch. Pinchy do.
Yeah, I think they're like this big.
Amber is motioning with her hands about, it looks like about
10 inches.
That looks longer than that. Wait, you think the mini ones are 10 inches? I feel like a normal one's 10 inches.
Like this.
That's not mini.
Yeah, that's mini. Because the
No.
normal one's like this big.
Nuh-uh. Mini needs to be smaller than that.
No, maybe I'm wrong. My depth perception. I'm also tired. My depth perception probably
It's
isn't super great.
12:18 a.m. You have bad depth perception. I have bad depth perception. We're driving and we just had band practice. Is this a podcast now?
Oh, I don't know. I never listen to podcasts. Is this kind of like what a podcast would sound like?
I mean, not like a good one.
I did a podcast once with a whole group of people. I did one with Malt, and Gabe was in some of them, and I think Kate participated, and whatever guy Emily was dating at the time. I don't know. There was so fucking many of them. And Nick. It was called Lullahies, and we talked about fairy tales, and we read stories.
Headache. Oh, sweet. Here's our exit, though. That's nice. Yay. Are you wearing a watch?
No, I just look at the tattoo on my wrist and pretend that it's a watch a lot. That's a thing that I do.
Convincing.
You ever notice me do that?
Yes. It's convincing.
Oh, thank you.
I have a real watch somewhere.
Sometimes I like to look at it as it's a good like exit strategy where I'm like, I don't want to be in a conversation, or I want to like exit out of something. I'll be like, oh shit, look at the time.
Yeah, you're giving your whole thing away. You can't publicize your exit strategy.
Oh shit.
Now you just blew it. Now everyone listening to this, you're gonna be stuck in conversations with them specifically.
Oh, I did a real fun one once that involved the pickle factory.
Pull on the pull 'em and push on the push 'em.
I forget. Oh, who did I want to get away from? I don't remember, but I didn't want to talk to this person at all, and I made a ringing noise with my mouth. I was like, bring, 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 bring. And I pulled my hand out from behind me and answered my hand like it was a telephone, and I was like, oh, emergency at the pickle factory? Oh shit, I'll be right there. And then I closed my hand and put it back behind me, and I was like, I gotta go.
This is really
Someone
important.
push him on the pull-em again, and it's just a fucking mess down there. I gotta go.
Pickles are everywhere.
And then I exited like it was totally fucking normal.
I fully appreciate that. Actually, that reminds me, my favorite exit I've ever witnessed was, I don't know if it was junior year or senior year of high school. I want to say it was senior year. But we were sitting, a few of us were sitting around like a round table, just kind of like in the cafeteria at my school. So there was like, plenty of open space. And all of a sudden, my friend Bo just looked up, threw a stack of papers directly into the air, jumped up, knocked his chair over in the process, and ran down the hallway. And it was absolutely one fluid motion, and he just did it to do it and make us question it, and then he didn't come back.
like never?
No, he waited it out. I think he waited until the bell rang and we left, and then he went back to get his things. He committed to the whole long form joke.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love people that are impulsive like that.
Yeah, he was really funny, and now he's crazy. I don't know what he's up to these days. feel bad if he hears this because he won't, number one. And number two, he just turned into a total asshole. He came to a show that we played with Sleep Crimes. And
Which we've been in like 4 days.
I think it was Rotating Strawberry Madonna. So first of all, he made a comment to Milo that it was a shame that I didn't sing like how females should sing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I get that a lot.
Too bad that I was...
Why can't you just, like, sing pretty?
Yeah, so it was, first of all, it was too bad that I was screaming, and then he made some other comment about how before he saw Jasmine, the drummer in Sleep Crimes, play, he didn't know that women could rock. And the best part about this was that I was in a band with him for multiple years prior to this. Something happened. Like, I don't know if it was drugs or the desert or what happened to him, but like...
The desert? Oh, was he in the military?
No. Thank God. We'd all be dead. But, no, he's just... Something really weird happened to him. He's not the same person anymore, and it's like his brain is shot. But so then,
Carbon monoxide.
yeah, maybe. So he was talking to Jasmine, who's a very good drummer, and he was like, I don't know, he said something kind of like condescending. I don't remember exactly what he said, but then he like asked for her autograph, and she wasn't taking his bullshit, so she was like, yeah, no thanks. So then, of course, he did that whole like flip the script thing where he's like, whatever, you're not Keith Moon, you know, like, oh, you don't want to do what I want, bitch.
You're just
like,
a stuck-up bitch.
Yeah.
It's like the guy
no.
that wants to buy you a drink at the bar,
Yeah.
and then you say, oh, no, thank you, and he's like, fine, you ugly anyways.
Right, yeah. I was like, oh, well, I guess you're, you know...
Run over your dog.
You don't have great taste.
The shit men have said to me when I politely refuse their drinks or their conversation, like very, but not like, fuck you, you creepy weirdo, get away from me. Just like, oh no thank you. Like they get like fucking violent shit. It's like, whoa.
I think the best moment...
Fucking rubbed your fur the wrong way.
My favorite was still the one dude at the Vernon years ago, and it was, oh god, he fucked up so bad. He chose the wrong person to try this with. And he was the one standing right next to me, and he looks, first of all, looks up at me. I'm 5'2", and I love short men, but it just made the situation better somehow that he was like half my fucking size. And he looks at me and he goes, who the fuck are you? Like, this is his pickup line. And I stopped and I slowly turned my head and I looked at him and I said, who the fuck are you?
I think I know that guy.
Really?
I think I know that guy.
So he said, who the fuck are you? And I said, who the fuck are you? And he was caught off guard and paused, and then he said, you're going to talk to me that way? And I said, yep. So you just approached me and were rude as fuck, so that's what you're getting back. And he stops, he looks away for a second, and then he goes, I'm Ryan. And I said, I don't give a fuck! And he walked away. I was like, that was your plan? Like, you thought about this? Was the person you know named Ryan?
I don't remember what his name was, but he was tiny. He was
just
like
some
that.
Fucking scumbag. Like,
yeah, he was tiny, and he was like.
I reiterate that I love short men, by the way. It's just, I'm saying, it was literally like he thought he was some behemoth.
I towered over this dude, and he would always come to the dive bar, and he would roll with the tallest person I've ever seen.
Oh, I know that guy.
That guy.
One guy.
No, not that guy. Not that tall guy, Pete. It was a different tall guy.
I don't know names.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
But this fucking, not that way, that's my way.
I was just slowing down because something fell over in the back.
This fucking guy, he would say shit like that though.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, that's his exact personality. I could see him trying to pick out a chick like that, like, oh, he's being like funny and like kind of aggressive, but that's nice because I like.
Oh wait, did I tell you about the shoes guy?
No.
So I am
the shoes guy.
I don't know. I think that I have become that person who men like really fucked up with like really quickly. And when
aren't we all that person?
Yeah,
aren't men just fucking up a lot?
Well, I don't know. Well, the thing is that I also don't understand what the fuck they're doing because I don't interact with the world any more than I have to. So when Service played that show in Hull, and this guy walked by me and he was like, hey, you know, like, I saw you looking at my shoes and everything, and like, I know they're really cool, but like, can you just lay off, like, stop looking at them so much? And I'm guessing that what he wanted me to do next was look down at his shoes. But I just continued staring him dead in the eye, and I said, okay, I'll try better. I'll try harder. And he kept looking at me, waiting for me to, like, look down at his shoes, because I'm sure he probably had some, like, second part to this line, and I just kept staring directly into his eyes. And he was like, okay, thanks. And then he walked away, and I turned to Danny. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And he's like, I think he was negging you. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Apparently, it's when guys just, like, try to be assholes so that you'll like them.
Oh, yeah. Because they believe that women love assholes.
Why do they do that?
I'm not really sure.
Join us next time when we figure out why anyone does anything.
We figure out what negging is and why it happens.
It always makes me think of Negan from The Walking Dead, which I really didn't watch. Milo watched the show, so I ended up seeing it a lot. It was boring. It was really boring. But Negan was the guy with the spiky baseball bat.
Yeah, we played. Do you remember when Sapling played a show with the Negans?
No, didn't we avoid playing with the Negans?
I think we somehow ended up accidentally playing with the Negans. Oh no, I think the Negans were asking to play with us, and we were like, no. Oh,
we're burning a lot of bridges with this podcast.
Milo and I went to see a show that they were playing at, and we were like, what the fuck is going on? We went to see somebody at Ralph's. I forget who it was. And we were curious, so we went to go see what the Negans were all about, because he liked The Walking Dead, and I couldn't give a fuck. Zombie's a zombie.
Yeah, I think the first season of the show was okay, but you run out of steam after that. The guy who played Negan was really hot, but that did not.
I don't know who that was.
I don't know either.
I'm just not impressed. I have a baseball bat that's covered in spiky stuff too. Like, I don't think you gotta do a little bit more than that.
Well, exactly.
Stop looking at my shoes. Who the fuck are you?
Can you imagine trying that with a guy, though? Like, can you imagine?
Oh, I could totally get away with it.
Well, you could, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. I could, like, be a complete fucking bitch to a guy, and he'd be like, I like her.
I mean,
Say it's fine.
That's why I use you to get free stuff.
Yeah.